to. What's up, travel buddies? And hello to my adventure seekers. It's your boy, John Lee from 1983, coming back at you with another food review. Today, we are raising the cane at Raising Cane. For today's video, we're gonna raise the cane at Raising Cane. I don't know about you, but I think we're gonna have a canine of an experience. Today, I will be evaluating my experience with Raising Canes based off my FTP method. What is FTP? That is freshness, timeliness, and politeness. At the end of this video, I will let you guys know based off of the Keith Lee method of the 0 out of 10. 10 being the greatest, 0 being the least. I will be conscious of my review to keep it based upon the experience. Straight up. Now, out of all days, today just happens to be the day where my battery and my chargers are not cooperating with each other. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another one of my new chargers and try to see if I can fix this battery, because this battery has my GPS and everything else on it. But my 11 is charging, but my 13 is not working. So just give me a moment so I can fix these cords. So many years ago, when I was going to school at Columbus State in Columbus, Ohio, I was first introduced to the world of Raising Canes. In fact, I used to frequent the one in Gahanna. Something about chicken tenders just sit well with me. Childhood food that kind of got like, I don't know, I can't even describe the word, but that was my first experience with Raising Canes. Safe to say, they become popular to the point where I'm looking at a Post Malone collector's cup for $1.39. Wasn't on my to-do list, but depending on the cost, I might get it. As always, I start my day off with my ginger tea. I brew it inside the coffee cup. It is something I love having, and I drink it often. So with that being said, I got like an hour and a half drive. So kill the time. Oops, I'm making a mess and making sound effects in my video. Something I'm gonna learn. But anyhow, let me go ahead and get into the chapter of the day. I got plenty of time before I can even order my food. And let me see where I left off at yesterday. Once again, The Unstoppable You by John C. Maxwell. Finishing this book, it'd be my 3rd of the month. Been really thoroughly enjoying it. Let me give you guys a quote of the day. Love one another and you will be happy. It's as simple and as difficult as Michael Lunig. Appreciate the words of wisdom. Helping people is always worth the effort. What if you are not naturally a people person? And this may be more challenging for you than it is for someone who is naturally good with people. But you can still become better at building relationships and increasing your people capacity. The more you value people, put yourself into the world, work to add value to them, and be a friend, the better your life will be. The more you will increase your potential, and the more successful you have the potential to be. That's what's up. That's page 135. Start on chapter 6. Accomplish unstoppable results. Well, it's 134 now. I haven't even made it around the bend. Can't really review something that you are not willing to try. So let's go ahead and keep this perspective. Before I'm gonna turn the other camera on, and y'all can get a time lapse of me working. Straight up.
You want some chicken today?
Yeah, I do want some chicken today. Can I go ahead and get, let me see. Can I get the 3-finger combo, please?
We're drinking on that?
You got a freestyle machine?
No, we do not.
Okay, you guys do not have the freestyle machine. All right, let me go ahead and get the unsweet. Do you guys got like sativa or any sugar substitutes?
No, we've just got regular sweet tea and then unsweet tea.
Oh, you give us packets of it? Okay. You know what, let me just go ahead and do that with a bottle of water then.
Bottle of water? Okay.
All right, and that should do it for me. Just the Chick-fil-A sauce. The Raising Cane sauce.
Yeah, it'll come with one. Did you want an extra one?
No, that I was just I was just making sure I had one. Thank you.
All right, no problem. First camera with a bottle of water. It's $9.53. Second one.
All right, thank you. So 134, 139. It's about 5 minutes. That's not bad. Downhill is easy. It has no requirements. It doesn't take any effort. It's like giving into effects of gravity, which continually pulls us down. You can slide downhill in your sleep. A downhill lifestyle is characterized by unintentionally complacency, inconsistency, and excuses. It has no big picture vision for the future, only instant gratification. It requires no thought, choice, or action. It just lets go. And moving uphill requires intentionality, energy, determination, hard work, and consistency. It's hard. It requires you to keep an eye on the big picture. You must remain determined and put in the time. You must the right thing to do and the hard thing to do are usually the same thing. More and more people resist doing the right thing because it's hard. Instead, they do the easy thing. They go downhill instead of uphill as a result. Don't join it. Hey, how you doing, man? All right, sure. All right, thank you. The tragedy of life is often not in our failures, but rather in our complacency. Not in our doing too much, but rather in our doing too little. Not in our living above our ability, but rather in our living below our capacity. Benjamin E. Mays. Thank you so much. No, ma'am. All right, appreciate it. Your challenge is to change from what you have done to what you are capable of doing. Perhaps you find that intimidating. No, ma'am. All right, thank you so much. All right, well, 146, and I started this journey at 134. So we have to take in perspective what is actually the norm for the drive-through, and I will find out the per average because that was definitely, I think I acknowledged it at 134. And we have been sitting in there maybe 2 minutes prior to, but anyhow, since I have to travel today, I won't have the luxury today of pulling up in the drive-thru and eating this and reviewing it like so. So what I'm going to do is review it as I drive and eat my food. I gotta get some photos of it first, so let's go ahead and get that. So let's get going. So I hit my photos. That's what I forgot to do yesterday, making my video. I ain't have it. So perfect. And the sauce is underneath. So to make my life super simple, while I'm driving and eating, my sauce moved to the side, as I said before, extremely hot. I just had. The service was sensational. I think they see me recording. I wasn't trying to record it. Oh my God, I knew it. They gave me sauce to the rim. I'm gonna have to use some of the paper towels to get that up. Disadvantage about driving and eating. But back to the review. Cane sauce on point. Fresh tender, freshly cooked. And one thing Raising Cane's does well, bring out a hot piece of chicken. Downside, it doesn't have flavor. But that's for you to add your flavor to with their mini sauces. Oh yeah, kind of sewer, but boy, that Texas toast is delicious. Whole meal and a drink for less than $10. Can't go wrong with that. So, I'm not a bread guy, but their Texas toast is great. It's nicely toasted on one side and pretty much left alone on the other side, which I kind of like it because you got the toast and then you can tell it's not lathered and saturated in butter and too moist because it's not sponge-like, it's crispy. You can sit your chicken on. Can't stand that freestyle device. That's my Libra 2 freestyle, keeps cutting off. Long story short, I give it an 8 out of 10. I don't like bread because it doesn't do my body justice, but this bread is marvelous, no complaint. Chicken tender, I said 8 out of 10, only not is that they don't season it, but if it's fried like it was right then and there, totally worth it. Because you can put the sauce with it. And the french fries, okay, my crack carb, you take 3-4 of them, you bundle them up, you hit the tips, you feel the crunch, taste that nice, mushy, soft potato. You know you hitting something good. Once again, Raising Cane's, not Kim Wings in Cleveland. For a franchise, I respect how consistent they are. So, the big question, up top, I got 3 chicken tender places. I got Zaxby's, Raising Cane's, and it starts with an F. It's in the South too. Well, I can't think of them, so let's go ahead and say, I wouldn't be fair. So KFC, Raising Cane's, and Zaxby's. Other 3, who would I go with? Zaxby's. There's no knock on Raising Cane's or KFC. 11 herbs and spices. They held it down for a long time. Zaxby's just ain't bad, but they're not my go-to. But as far as experience, freshness, food was fresh, 10 out of 10. Politeness, customer service was amazing. Very polite, very entertaining, very informative. So politeness, boom. Timeliness, 12 minutes. Raising Cane's, unfortunately, I can get through Chick-fil-A a lot faster. And Chick-fil-A is always, it'll take me 12 minutes to get through it. or I wouldn't do it. So with that, I'm gonna give timeliness 5 out of 10. 12 minutes, that's not desirable for someone frequenting your business through the drive. That being said, thank you for watching.